Hello, and welcome to Dad Doesn't Have Time for This, the show where we review things quickly and then compare them to everything else in existence. Today we're going to talk about Koga Maryuin's Last War, which is a anime I bought for super cheap because it was on sale. Because when a TV show or movie goes under $10, I'm willing to try a whole lot of weird stuff I've never heard of. And this one was surprisingly pleasant. Based on the description, it's sort of like a silent voice, but with neets. If you're unfamiliar with the term neet, it's the Japanese shut-ins who just live in their homes and don't go anywhere and don't socialize. This one, I thought it was pretty good. It deals a lot with like learning to accept who you are in reality while dealing with bullying, and it's an interesting premise where this boy meets a girl who's stuck in a fantasy world and by fantasy world I don't mean isekai, I mean she pretends that she's in a fantasy world because she doesn't know how to cope with reality. And later on it's revealed that the boy used to have the same problem, and he was picked on a lot at his old school, and that's why and then when he switched schools, he basically just threw away who he used to be in order to hide the fact that he used to be like that. And then when he meets a girl with the same problem, initially they bond, and then he gets embarrassed, and some people threaten to blackmail him by revealing his past. It's a lighter but still heavy version of what A Silent Voice did, and it's a whole lot shorter. And I thought it was a fun show. The only real drawback is there's a needless shower scene in the middle of it for no reason. You cut out 30 seconds of this movie, and it's a much better movie and not something you feel embarrassed to watch. So it's one of those movies from Japan. It is what it is. But other than that 30-second blip, I really like this a lot. I don't know, there's just, being a guy who's into anime, you're aware you're not really, shall we say, mainstream in your opinions of what is enjoyable, and just seeing how different people deal with that. Just people can be mean and harsh and cruel, and sometimes it's good to process those kind of things without having to actually experience it, and that's why I like this, and I like The Silent Voice. Is this the 10 out of 10 that A Silent Voice was? No, not at all. It's not nearly as well written. The characters aren't as fleshed out. It's not as grounded, but it's fun. It's got a little bit of a fantasy vibe running through it, even though it's all in their heads, and I liked it. So all in all, I'd say this was the 283rd best movie of all time. It was fun. It was a good time, and I'd recommend it. You all have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you later.